This Daf Yerushalmi Orlah, and the article Oz V'Hara edition were mamish at the top of Daf Chav Heyam Rav al Daited Yerushalmi Orlah Yossi, which is in the Vilna on Yud Gimel Amud Aleph. Daited Rabbi Shmuel Rabbi Yossi. It's from the end of the narrow lines. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lines up. Al Daited Rabbi Shmuel Rabbi Yossi. Okay, so it's more or less opposite where it says Alach Dav Masnisin in the Pnei Moshe. So says the Gemara. Al Daited Rabbi Shmuel Rabbi Yossi. You only have to be Mabato, whatever fell. We don't say Chanam B'Shari Suin, according with we said the sheet of the Ranas yesterday that this is the same Machlok as Chanam B'Shari Suin. Here it says Grisin Sheispash Imadashim Shechulin, but should be Grisin Shel Truma Shenis Bash Imadashim Shechulin. That's obviously what's the issue if it's just Tam Grisin. It's so the Grisin Shel Truma Sheisbash Imadashim Shechulin. They ain't by him at the same time. They didn't have a time, so so obviously it seems there is not Hanan, no taste. How's that? Tarovas. The Ribalem Grease and Shalchulin. Now you add Grease and Shalchulin to the mixture. Do we say min me'ores mino le'isser? We say that now there's going to be a taste. There's going to be a taste of Greasing. But not completely Greasing shel Truma. Partially Greasing shel Truma, partially Greasing shel Chulin. So we say that Motzah min es mino to Aser the Adoshim. In other words, you have a taste here, but it's not a completely taste of Isser. That's what we say Chanan or not. So the Gemara says, well, lo take only nesach. It shouldn't be more severe than yain nesach, which asers by mashu. By yain nesach, obviously, is one of the certain where it's also mashu. So the command the tamer b'yain nesach ad roes haheter kamisha eno. This is we're actually going to see this later on in halacha vav. Yain nesach fall into water, which is mim sheino mino, and asers b'nois and tam. And then water of yain of heter falls in, which comes also by mashu. You look at the yain shet as if it's not there, and if we only look at the yain nesach, it has enough taste to impart to the water, it's also. If not, it's mutter, because once it's bottled in the water, it's not chayzim in air. So here too, let's say the same thing. The greasing shel truma, which fell in, we look at them. Solid mean the solid is mino keisha, and look at the itzer in the eno mino and dadoshim. Says it can't give a taste. Didn't give a taste till now. It's not giving a taste till now. So therefore it should be okay, right? But in Esser, which is more severe itzer, we say that. So surely here, which is said by the Greece and Shul Truma, we should say the same thing. Okay, come on, tell me yain nesach at roas hayat to kamisha eno. Also itzer in yeshua and ositam also in lab mutter, and therefore the itzer of the yain nesach, but it has noise and time in the water, it's also not its mutter. Hachi is also at roas hayat to kamisha eno. You look at the heter, the Greece and Shulchulin, as if not there. But Isser, the Isser itself, from Yeshu Nasitam Osir, being lav mutter, and if not, she mutter. So Had Amra, as it teaches us, in a Chanami, that's not the conclusion of the Sugya. Reba Lane Greasin, but here it says Shal Truma. The Gra changes it, and Lichara, you have to change it to Chulin mutter. Because Salix Mina Kamisha Eno, Eno Mina Rabbi Love Umivatlo. The article changes the gears in a different way. It would be the same net result, but as Hadamar, Rebel and Greason show Truma, also. Okay, but it's the same thing as saying Hadamar, Greason show Chulin Mutter, same thing as saying Hadamar, Rebel and Greason show Truma is also, but it's the same net result. I guess we should, if you go to the article's gears so the sugya emphasizing more directly the issue of chayz manir, that when you do add grisim shel truma, it does it will be, even though the isser was already bottle initially, the chayz manir makes it be misor isser again, which of course is a big sugya in halacha, which the article brings a lot of Makomis for. And the Ravid says it's not necessarily Ravid here. Truma could be different, but the Pasha says this is the and again he brings out here in the Chiluvik Burim that Yainesa could be a different din. So, but the Pasha says you learn the Gemara Kipshuto, so that this is yes the source of by the concept of Chayz Manir by once it is bottle. If additional Isser is added, Truma to Truma, not Chulin to Truma, so then Itaka will be Chayz Manir and it would Aser. Okay, let's go on to Halacha. Halacha Daled. Sorah Chulin, which has two Mishnahs, according to the article. Mishnah Ches and Mishnah Tes. Sorah Chulin. Shenova Toch Isa. You have a Sorah of Chulin, which fell into Isa, into a dough. V'yesh bo kedei chametz, and then it couldn't ferment it, made lemonade. Chag Nova Sorah Shel Truma. And then Sorah Shel Truma fell in, or Shel Kila Karen, V'yesh bo kedei chametz, and it has the amount to additional it also in chametz aser. It's aser. Obviously, this Tanakama holds v'zev gorem is aser. Right, because even each one itself could do it. The fact that they join together makes aser. Sorah shel chulin shenafa al toch isa. You have sourdough of chulin which fell into a dough b'chimtza. And in this case, it was mechametzit. First case, it could have been mechametzit, but then they joined together and did the process. Here, it was mechametzit. Achakach, and after the process was complete, nafal sorah truma, sorah kila kerem yeshlo chametz. Then you had sorah truma kila kerem which fell in and has the capacity to be mechametz. Also, it's also, but Rabbi Shimon is matir. According to the sheet of the Yerushalmi here, the machlekes is by we shall see the machlekes is whether it is but nice time of gam, whether it's whether asers or not. Tanakama holds that even though it's nice time of gam, because you already had enough mechametz, it's going to mechametz more, and it's going to give it a bad taste. It's still asers. So Shimon holds that nice time of gam is mutter. But the Bavli holds that it's nice to still. It's clear. Bavli Avodah Zorah, Daf Samaches says that no, it's not going to be nice down the gam because it's royal chametz bo isos acheros. You just made it to sourdough. You made it into a leavening agent. So that's not considered to be nice and timeless gam because it can be mishabech in other ways, even though the taste is not mishabech, but it can be mishabech in other ways by serving as a leavening agent for another dough. Okay, so Tani, we learned the Gemara says Tani Chanani b'shem Rabbi Yochanan af harishoina b'machlekes. Even the first case is a machlekes, and Rabbi Shimon argued the first case, but not because of Nasin Tam Kam, or but rather because Zev is a Gorem Mutter. Shimon Zev is a Gorem is Mutter, and therefore it would be fine. Rabbi Yehuda said, Rabbi Yehuda having Savi Meimar. Yehuda says we want to say Ma Plin Shechim et Zeko Kocho v'Zeko Kocho. Nafal Sorah Shel Chulin is Chulin Tchila. He holds that no, in the Reisha, it's even Rabbi Shimon's Moedeh. He holds that Zev Zagorim is Osir, and in the Sefer is Matir because since the Chulin was ready with Chametz, the Isa Kol Tzorko, as we said before, so therefore it would be nice in time of Gam, the additional amount of Sor, and that would be okay. Aval, but if Nafal Sor Shel Truma Techila, but if the Sor Shel Truma fell first, before it became Chametz, which seems to be the case in the Reisha. So then the Isa became fermented initially, even though it didn't ferment further, which made it bad. but it originally became fermented by both of them together. Zev Zagorim is also, and even Rabbi Shimon would be more than Zev Zagorim is also in the Resha. Okay, so to confirm this, continuing with the Yerushalmi's Shita about our Mishnah, Kol Nosnei. So obviously we have a Zev Zagorim in Pesachas Pesachim, right? But according this according Rabbi Yana, not here. Everybody in this Mishnah holds Zev Zagorim is also. So, but in our Mishnah, since Bad Neistam of Gam Neistam Shvach, Kol Nosei Tamim Ben of Gam Ben Shvach also do Remeir. The any Nosei Tam, whether it's the Gam or the Shvach, is also. That's the opinion of Remeir. Shemer, one with his sheet in our Mishnah, l'Shevach also the Gam Mutter. If it's the Shevach, if it's Neistam L'Shvach, it's also. If it's Neistam Tam of Gam, it is. This time it's also if it's nice time it's mutter. Shimon Lakish Amar. I believe this is in the Bavli as well. Rash really, the article brings it down. Also says that this is Shimon Lakish's opinion is the opinion of Ula in the Bavli and Das Samaches. When Rabbi Yochanan appears as Rabbi Yochanan in the Avodah Zarah Daf Samaches. So, Shimon Lakish Amar, Ma Plikin, Shimon says, where's the Machlokes? Bishbiyah Charkach Pogam. It was nice time to Shvach first, and then it was Pogam. Which is the case of Mishnah, because initially it was nice time to Shvach, and then since it's too much sourdough, it was nice down v'gam afterwards. But if it's first pagim and only afterwards mashbiach, often Meir concedes that it is it's mutter. So it's only because at first was shvach that Meir is machmir. It would not be machmir if at first it was pagim from the beginning. Even later on, it's mashbiach. Rabbi Yochanan lo shani yishbiach he pagam. He yishbiach. It doesn't make a difference whether what the order was, or whether it was the first mashbiach or not. No matter what, let's have this machlekes or meos. This dam pagam is usher, even if it was pagam from the beginning. Bavli Avodah Zarah Daf Samach Zayin learned that next time of Gam is usher. And that, of course, is substantial machlekes and clay median, where the balua was a nice time to come at least a little bit, even for 24 hours, and still they had to kasha the kalim. So questions? Okay, that's a discussion in the Bavli Avodah Zarah. So the Bavli, however, Rabbi Yochanan holds that Rabbi Shimon's matir only where at the beginning already was nice time of Gam, but at the beginning it was nice time of Shvach, and then became nice time of Gam. Rabbi Shimon concedes that the food is also, whereas according to the Yerushalmi here, even if it became nice time of Gam later on, first was Shbiach and then Pogam, it still would be mutter according to Rabbi Shimon. Okay, so the discussion which I think we're going to avoid in the Chulufa Gersos B'Yorim. Let's go further. Tamati, we learned over there. This is a Mishnah Trumos. You have barley of Trumah which fell into water. Even though they made the water go bad. That was the case initially. They were nice time v'gam, but afterwards, nice time l'shvach. Evidently, afterwards became like, I don't know, beer, whatever it is to make it something good. Meimam mutarin. The water is mutter. So again, it's initially was nice time v'gam. It was nice time l'shvach. Even though it comes nice time l'shvach, it remains mutter. B'adam as nisin mai. So what's the status of this Mishnah in Chumas? Rabbi Yochanan machlekes. Rabbi Yochanan says machlekes. According to Rabbi Yochanan, who holds that even if it's pagam a kor, right, meir asers. So this Mishnah is going like Rabbi Shimon, who holds Noitzim Tam Pagam is mutter. According to Rabbi Shimon, Divrei HaKohli. Shimon says that who holds up the Noitzim Tam Pagam from the beginning, even Rabbi Meir's Moide, so he holds that the Mishnah in Trumas, even though later on it's Noitzim Tam L'Shvach, since Nish is Noitzim Tam Pagam, it's also that it's mutter according to Rabbi Meir. So according to Gemara, this is till now there's an interpretation, extrapolation of Shittas Rabbi Yochanan Shlokish. Rabbi Yossi, Rabbi Bun, Amar Ilan Shmuasa. No, these are the direct traditions which we have named Rabbi Yochanan Shimon Lakish. I'm going now with the pshat which is given in the Art Scroll and the based on the Gra and Chaim Kanievsky and others. The Marafulda gives the opposite interpretation that in the end the question is who's saying what. But Rabbi Yosef, according to this interpretation, he said Ilan Shmasa direct quotes. Hada Rabbi Yochanan Shmasa Ilan Shmasa. Hada Rabbi these are direct quotes. Hada like this. Rabbi Yochanan Machlekes Shimon Lakish Amar Divrei HaKol. According to this, the other way of interpreting, which is the Marafulda really, is to say that no, the first opinion, Damasis is the direct Shmua and was direct statement of Rabbi Yochanan Shimon Lakish, and this is the Ilan Shmuasa means that it's no, it was an inference to extrapolation, but it works out much better. I think we say the Hadam Mastis in the first case was the interpretation extrapolation, and the Ilan Shmuasa means we have a direct Masorah. This is exactly what they said. And that is the end of B'chav Hey Amud Aleph. B'chav Hey Base, even though so he continues, it's a while all the way over to Chav Vav Base. So we will stop here for today.